Spirit checked my ass yesterday because I've been stubborn and I haven't been listening to my guides and I've been gaslighting myself. If you're seeing this message, I trust that there's probably something in here that you need to hear at this time. 1212 could be significant. I have a message for those of you who feel like you need to have it all together. The ones who feel like they need to restore or keep the harmony within your family, your friend group, workspace, friendships. Those who feel like they need to have things figured out before they move forward. This message could be for you. I didn't know how much I was energetically carrying until yesterday. Had a little bit of a rude awakening, a little bit of like a growing pain, if you ask me. Yesterday I gave myself the permission to allow myself to be seen, to allow myself to share from a vulnerable place of what I'm feeling, what I'm carrying. And like, even with my doggy barking, there were a lot of voices that were saying, don't share. I had convinced myself that me sharing is not going to be received. It's going to be rejected. And for somebody with ADHD, where rejection sensitivity dysphoria is for real, I didn't want to risk it. And I kept thinking that if I prepared more, if I knew more, if I had more of the puzzle pieces to the picture, that it would be understood when I explain it, or I would have the right words to explain it. And I learned yesterday that we're not supposed to have it all figured out. God intentionally doesn't give us all the puzzle pieces. We are individually our own puzzle piece. And that's why it's important for us to express ourselves, to kind of activate other puzzle pieces, so that when we come together, we make a whole puzzle. I'm not gonna lie, not to toot my own horn, but I like to think that I'm very self-aware. I've worked really hard on that, right? And it was just such a rude awakening where I was like, oh shit, I really thought that I've kept myself in check. But you know, it just shows that we all have our blind spots. It's just the truth. We're human. We're not perfect. And there's no such thing as perfect. And that concept of perfect is so limiting. It keeps us from moving forward. It keeps us from just sharing and opening up. And I feel like if you're seeing this video, you most likely have been stopping yourself in your tracks, getting in the way of yourself, right? And damn, let me tell you, choosing to heal yourself, choosing to be better, choosing to grow, it's not easy, but it is a choice. And yesterday, man, God was like, are you going to choose to stay on this ride? Are you going to choose to stay in the dark? Are you going to choose to carry this all alone? Or are you going to allow the light in? The light that you've been praying for, that you've been asking for? Because it's here, it's arrived. But just because it didn't arrive on your timing or wrapped in a certain way that you were expecting or show up the way that you were expecting, you could miss the light just because you were too busy closing yourself off to everyone, including the light.